Hey YouTube, today I will be showing you how to make a Sharpie custom like I make them for the Athletic Cup series. Today we'll be making a number 89 Jimmy Alagna custom for the Athletic Cup series season 8, and this will be his main sponsor of season 8, and it is iRacing. Yeah, beautiful. So yep, I plan to do the iRacing paint scheme today. So what I do for my customs is I already kind of have a paint scheme design in my head. You always want to make sure you know what you want to do before you start making the car, because you don't want to just guess a paint scheme design. So either I suggest drawing out a car on a piece of white paper and designing the paint scheme on there, or already have an idea in your head that you want to lay out on the race car. Alright, now that we have all of our supplies laid out, let's get started. Alright, so there's the hood. It turned out pretty nice in my opinion. So that's basically all you gotta do. You just gotta be very, very careful. Looks like I gotta fix a little bit of the blue there. Like you saw, if you could catch me doing, I wasn't coloring, I was kind of dabbing on the car, just each at a time. Because if you just go out and color, it's gonna smear. It's gonna not look too good on the race car. So yep, that's the hood. That's the logo for iRacing. Turned out decent. So, oh, and another thing I forgot to mention earlier. This is the paint I use to paint my race cars white. So what I do is I go on eBay, I find cheap Gen 6 race cars, purchase them, and then paint them white like this. Now you don't have to, some people like to, like here I got some on the tire, but that's okay, you just color it black, I mean. You can still kind of see the logos in the background. Some people don't like that. I'm not too picky on it, because usually my markers will cover that up. But usually people do 2 coats of this. I only do 1. You probably should do 2, but whatever. I kind of got a smudge mark. I didn't even know I had blue. Yeah, right here, probably on my middle finger. I accidentally smudged the roof, but I'll probably fix that with some colors. So, alright, now we're gonna start laying out the paint scheme now that we got the hood done. Alright, now what's left is to color the spots in, and I found that these work really, really well for your custom diecast. These are, they're not cheap, they're a little expensive, but they work great to color in spots that you really want to be colored in on a diecast. So let's get going on that. Alright, so there's Jimmy's paint scheme design. Turned out pretty good in my opinion. I'll definitely do something on the front, I always do. So let's get going with that. Okay, so I'm thinking just a red splitter will do good for the front. It doesn't need to be anything. You don't want to overdo it. That's definitely something I learned with making customs, is you want to make them look good, but you don't want to really overdo it. Just keep it simple sometimes. That's all you got to do. Alright, so now right here, we're going to want to put iRacing very, very carefully. Now, let's just make the rails red. Give it some color up here. Ah, dang it. Ah, that makes me mad. Alright. We can fix it. We can fix it. Anything can be fixed. Anything can be fixed. Just remember that. No need to panic. This JG24, JMP6, signing out.